Welcome to Spotlight. I'm your host, Amitha. Join us weekly as we inspire you with guests who will share their success stories and transformational events. Food is fuel both for body and soul. It is also an art that needs to be savored at its peak of perfection. Our guest today is bringing us a food festival that will be doing just that. He is bringing us the Taste of India Food Festival at Nathan Phillips Square on August 5th. Let's talk to him and find out more. It's my pleasure to welcome to our show Mr. Vrajesh Shah. Welcome once again.
Thank you so much, Amitha. Thank you.
And congratulations on the festival that will be happening very shortly. Before we get to that, I wanted to figure out with you. You're from the world of IT, in the corporate world. How did culinary arts come into the picture?
So it's about passion. Like I did my master's in business systems in Australia, and then I started IT jobs and working with a firm, doing the best. And then somehow, I don't know, the food, when I went to eat out, it just was dragging me to the food. And then I went into a restaurant, started my journey by asking, can I start working here? And this is about 1999. And then the owner of the restaurant comes and says, but you don't have any experience, or you have not studied into the culinary school. What would you do? And I'm like, I'll do anything to get a job in the restaurant. I had a very fantastic job, but I still wanted. So I started in the evenings after my job hours working. I wanted to be in the kitchen. So I started with dishwashing, and then the chef was impressed whenever he asked me to do some chopping. He's like, you are smart. You're nicely chopping. Why don't you become a kitchen hand? And that's where the journey began. That's how I went into food.
Wow. So it was just by experiencing it that you came to actually start cooking food? Or how did you, like the restaurant owner was saying, you need to be educated in it. So you kind of self-educated.
Yes, correct.
Okay, awesome. I also hear that you usually work with your better half, Rinku Shah, and team up together and work on it. How is that working out?
So both of us are foodie.
Okay.
And the passion is the same. So that's the best part of our lives, that we enjoy most of the time in kitchen. So we spend our beautiful moments in the kitchen, cooking and making something unique for friends and families. We host a lot of parties at the home, but we try to do something unique. And the street food was one thing which was attracted to us. So instead of the curries and the fine dining, we always went into some kind of a fusion food. Like people eat sev puris in Bombay. Like it's a street food.
Yes.
We created something which was Mexican sev puris with guacamole and something. And it was amazing. So that's, something to try and something to experience a different culture and make it with Indian spices and mix it. That's what we are the best.
Amazing. So, जो passion है आप दोनों के अंदर, then it's the food for the soul, not just for the body.
Correct.
That's amazing. Before we get to the Taste of India Food Festival, I wanted to just take a step back and tell us a little bit about the different events that you have managed as part of your passion.
So, events was something which came in the later part when I came from Australia back to India. And then I was born in a small town called Baroda. Rinku's from Bombay. But you always, whenever I used to stay in Bombay, I used to see the Bollywood, the entertainment, the buzz, the excitement. And I always used to think, like, this is a small town. It is a cosmopolitan town. Like, Baroda is very, very cosmopolitan. And people look at Bombay. So I was like, let's do something. Let's bring some celebrity stars. And so we used to hire big forts and called DJ Sukhetu, DJ Akbar Sami, Akil, and did some events. And then it just started the journey of events. Let's do something unique than what we do. So when I came to Canada, I was like, okay, let's do something. So I started as a food vendor in one of the biggest Dandiya festival, the first year when I came here. And then the next year I was thinking, why can't I do this event in a better way? So we approached the artist and we did a show in Vaughan as a Dandiya show, which brings in about 8,000 to 10,000 people in a day.
Wow.
Dancing on Dandiyas. And then we did it for 2 years. Everybody started doing the Dandiyas. So we're like, you know what, let's do something unique. So we started with a kite festival at the Mississauga Credit Valley.
Nice.
Had some difficulties with the aviation department, but finally got sorted out, started the kite festival, and then food brought me into the picture. So we started working on, let's do something to bring Indian cuisine to the level where it's Taste of Italy, Taste of Stanford. Lots of festival happens, even the Bollywood mashup. There's so many festivals, but none of the festivals was only purely highlighted with the food of Indian cuisine. Like I go to a lot of festivals, there is Indian food, but there are multiple vendors from different cuisines, which doesn't make like a Indian food. So we started like, let's work on the Taste of India, make it a big success, and let's showcase our Indian cuisine to everybody. So that's how we ended up in Taste of India.
Amazing. It's the creativity that makes it unique. So anybody who follows the team will realize that it's so unique that you will get back into your roots. Sometimes, we lose that in the fusion that's happening here. It's amazing, it's diverse, but we lose our roots. So it's hats off to your team that you're bringing us back to our roots with the Taste of India Food Festival. So it's in its second year this year, is that correct?
That is correct.
Amazing, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about last year's festival. You had about 50,000 or more patrons that attended the Nathan Phillips Square, is that correct?
Correct.
Amazing. So tell us a little bit about that first festival. Actually, how did it even come into being? Who was thinking about this?
So Rinku was thinking of doing a food festival, and she was prominently on Indian Food Festival. We were approached by multiple communities to different festivals, and we will definitely do that. But the Indian food was something, because it's in my roots, we wanted to do something. So we wanted to do it in the downtown. The reason it's not that downtown is the main spot, and that's why we do it, because we wanted to be in the center where everybody from all the cities can come. So we approached Nathan Phillips Square and requested them. Finally, took a long discussions, and then they said, yes, we will give you a try for the first year. If it went successfully, everything was organized and went in the way which we want, then you got it for 5 more years.
Well, it did go successfully, and that's why it's happening in its second year. We want to find out more, but it's time for a short break. Welcome back to Spotlight. We are talking to Mr. Vrajesh Shah about the Taste of India Food Festival that's upcoming. So we were just talking about last year's festival, how you secured Nathan Phillips Square. So tell us more.
So basically what we thought is food is one part that bring all the cultures and everybody together. But we also wanted some kind of an heritage culture to be the part of the Taste of India. When it says Taste of India, we wanted the food as the main exhibition, but we also wanted dance, entertainment, the folk dances, the handicrafts, the clothing. Everything is so vibrant, colorful in India. So there was a section where we had clothing, henna, tattoo, jewelry, and all that. But that was a small portion. And the stage was back to back with performances from different artists doing from their Karnataka to south, to north, to east, to west. So different kind of performances throughout the day. And then the food was the main part. We wanted to have vendors from the 29 states of India exhibiting different cuisine from Kashmir to Karnataka to Madras to Kolkata, Gujarat. We couldn't get it last year, but this year we have everything from each state. That's how it is this year. People were asking like what to do. So we wanted to keep it as a free event so that everybody can come and enjoy. It's a celebration. So Taste of India was based on the social and economic growth, bringing cultures. Vendors are coming from overseas to participate in the festival.
Okay. Do you have vendors who are returning from last year by popular demand? Or
almost 90% of vendors who were last year. So we had about 20 booths for the food. They all are coming.
Nice.
But we found 20 new booths which are going to be doing some fusion food with Indian cuisine. So they're all like, I have someone who's especially doing a live taco bar.
Nice.
Not Mexican, it's going to be Indian taco bar.
Wow.
So
you're going to create waves. You already did last year, but this year it sounds like it's even bigger and better.
Correct. So we are going to have, say, about 40 to 50 different vendors from the food part, which are going to bring almost food from Rajasthan. So dal batis and churmas are not here, so that's going to be there. Gujarati food is going to be there, the doklas and everything. So it's a diverse, but we have all parts of India covered this year. Goa, Bombay, Delhi, anything you want, it's going to be there.
Amazing. So nobody needs to get homesick. And, you know, this is amazing. It's now happening annually. That's great for us. So you don't have to go far. Like, you don't get a ticket to go back to South Asia. Hey, come to the Taste of India Food Festival. Now, you said it's a free event. That's amazing. In such a prime location with so many vendors bringing you the culture of India. How is that possible? Like, who is supporting you? And
so we have multiple supporters and sponsors for the event who did jump in. Rubicon is one of them, which has joined in. There are lots of vendors who have helped them out of the way. So this year we're going to have a couple of competitions. Like we are just announcing today itself, one of the restaurants which is coming up from Delhi, it is called Chatpata Chowk. They are going to be doing a Chatpata Chowk Golgappa Pani Puri contest. So the contestants are going to eat as much as they can in 3 minutes. And then there's going to be 5 rounds of it, 5 winners from the 5 rounds. And then they are going to be doing the grand finale. So there are going to be a couple of marketing activities, food competitions related to the food of India. So this year it's very uniquely designed. And yes, one of our media partner, Jamun Media, is helping us on a bigger way in marketing aspect. So a lot of people have joined hands and the support is bigger and better than last year. So I'm very happy and excited.
And that tells you that how much of a success last year's was, because word of mouth, right?
Yep.
People got to know about it, and they know supporting it this year makes sense because you're making it better and you can attract more of an audience. And it's going to be a beautiful day. It's summer day. It's out in Nathan Phillips Square. Even the scenery there itself on its own is amazing.
Yes.
And then entertainment, like you mentioned, on stage, that's also amazing. I may have missed it, but are there artists also coming from overseas, or that's mostly local talent, international, national?
We wanted to keep it local talent for this year.
Yes.
There is a possibility of getting an international artist, but we wanted to focus Canadian talent. We have so much of talent in Canada itself.
Yeah.
I don't say that India has not got talent.
Yeah.
Yes, India has. But when we have the local talent here itself in Toronto, why not to promote that? That was the main aim of doing Taste of India in Toronto, that we have local talent so much here. So local talent is, there are going to be bands, there are going to be artists, singers, performers, dance groups. And we're going to have a unique thing this year, which is going to be flash mobs.
Nice.
So
get ready for it.
So flash mobs are something which we wanted to do it last year, but this year it's going to bring some very unique thing. I would let it to be a surprise so that people can enjoy the day.
Amazing. So it's like a full-on entertainment, like in every sense of the word, and you get to taste most amazing food out there. So can you tell the viewers once again the details of that day and where they can find it?
So School of Flavors is the Facebook page called School of Flavors. There's another Facebook page specially created for the event, which is Taste of India. Website is schoolofflavors.ca. And even if you Google Taste of India, you'll be pulled into this. Even if you Google School of Flavors, it's going to bring you to this festival. That is why it is uniquely designed and created a name which was related to food.
Amazing. So there you have it, Taste of India Food Festival. We have to talk to you more about you being a foodie, but before that, it's time for a short break. Welcome back to Spotlight. We are talking to Mr. Vrajesh Shah about the Taste of India Food Festival that's happening at Nathan Phillips Square on August the 5th. So it sounds amazing, a full-on entertainment day for the whole family. Every single person can be there. I understand it starts at 10 in the morning, is that correct?
No, we are starting at 12 in the noon.
12 in the
10
noon.
in the...
See, I'm so excited. I want to be there. I wanted to start like right away. So it's starting at 12 p.m. and going right into the night till 10 p.m. Coming back to you, we have heard about how you have the passion for the culinary arts, how you and Rinku entertain guests, you try fusions yourself. I wanted to ask you, last year at the Taste of India Food Festival, what were some of your favorite dishes?
So, I am a vegetarian, turned into vegetarian 14 years back. I used to eat meat, but healthy living drove me and vegan food drove me. So I'm a vegetarian. So the last year we had a couple of chaat vendors, which were amazing. There was one of the restaurants called Adrak, which was having North Indian best food. Khazana by Sanjeev Kapoor was there.
Nice.
So lots of brands were there. Hakka Chinese was there. My best food to try was always a street food, as I like street food. So I enjoyed the chaats. I enjoyed the different parts of India where they were having some northern food, some Bombay street food. So we enjoyed the street food. And there was one of the vendors who was making fresh juices from the fruits. So that was also nice. So those were the parts and the highlights for the last year. This year we have the golas coming in, like the ice golas.
Nice.
Flavored with different colors.
On a heated day, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we had tried this year to bring a couple of new things. But last year's was the street food that I enjoyed.
Amazing. And have you, you know, how you told us that you have learned by experience how to make dishes yourself. Did any of the foods inspire you last year and you have created some kind of fusion out of it?
Yes, we tried to create something. As I told, like I've been most of the time in Bombay, so I like the sev puris because it's very small, tangy. You can have one bite and eat it, and it just brings all kind of taste in your mouth. So recently we created a dish at Boston Pizza. They have the cactus fried potatoes.
Okay.
We tried to make it in the same way as sev puris. So what we did is we did it crispy, but sprinkle it with onions, green onions, everything like a taco with mayonnaise and cheese and everything, and some spices from India. And that was an amazing dish at the Boston Pizza. It was our own event.
Oh, nice.
So that's one thing which we created. This year, it's going to be a couple of new dishes. I would let it to be a surprise, but you'll get live dosas. You'll get everything live. There's so many live cooking this year.
Nice, fresh, healthy. It's all healthy, and you get to enjoy it. I'm like, my mouth is watering right now. That's why I want to be there on August 5th. This is amazing. You can hear the passion in your voice about food. So you can only imagine what you can experience there, and lots of surprises, as you heard from Mr. Vrajesh Shah. I have to ask you, why is it important for somebody like you, who's busy with so many things, to give back to the community in such a wonderful way, like a free event, and also people get to experience the culture, go back to the roots? But why is it important?
For me, Indian diaspora has been so diversely increasing in Canada. People are missing their South Asian food back home. They wanted to fly. It's expensive. There's so many students coming here to study, to make their life, make their career out of here. And if I do a ticketed event, most of the people can afford it. It's not that they can't afford it. But doing a free event and giving back to the community was things which, when I was a small child, I was given so much things. I was learning. So to give back to the community was one thing which I was taught from my parents. And Rinku is very keen on giving back to the community. She's also planning to open a school for physically challenged kids to and make them entrepreneurs into the food industry.
Wow, nice.
So giving back to the community was something which we have learned from the childhood, and that's what we are trying to do.
Amazing. Well, that's quite inspirational. And I mean, we, including myself and the viewers, are looking forward to the Taste of India Food Festival. But if we step aside and look at you as a whole, like in terms of what the aim this festival is, trying to achieve, that's quite amazing. I was wondering, do you have any words of advice for our viewers? You are giving us food in an amazing way with its natural roots, with fusion. But you, as a professional and entrepreneur, somebody from the world of IT, somebody who has done event management, when people want to stay status quo and just kind of go with the flow, you are doing something different. You're being creative. Do you have any words of advice for people like yourself who are afraid to take that step to be creative and stand out from the rest?
I would say to the viewers that it's the fear. Follow your heart. Be honest in what you do. Give the best shot at what you do, and things will turn in the way you want. It's just the first step. If you take that first step, the road is all clear. It's that barrier of wall which makes you, oh no, I can't do this. What will happen? Just don't think. Be be passionate about what you're doing. Follow your dreams, and everything will come in the way you want it to be exhibited. So that's my word of advice. Follow your dreams.
Amazing. And that's proof that we have Taste of India Food Festival happening in its second year. Once again, for the benefit of our viewers, give details of the festival and where we can find out more information.
So all my viewers, please come. It's going to be big and better this year. Too much of entertainment. All the things that you want to know, keep looking at the Facebook page, School of Flavors and Taste of India, which will give you updates about any changes, any exciting events, competitions. We want everybody to be a part of it. Without you, it's not going to be a successful event. So we wish that everybody comes, enjoys the diverse food of India, and entertainment is there full on from all states, all different bands, dancers, everything is there. Kids Zone is there this year. There is a famous sport, which is cricket. We are going to have a cricket gully. So we're trying to bring everything. Be there at Nathan Phillips Square, 5th of August. It's a Sunday long weekend. Come and enjoy Taste of India Food Festival.
Thank you very much. We'll see you there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So let's be there. I'll be there. I want to see you there August 5th at Nathan Phillips Square for the Taste of India Food Festival for the best food and the best entertainment. Well, that's a wrap for this week's show. Thank you for watching us. Continue to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and write to us at spotlight@ethnicchannels.com. Until next week, this is Amitha signing off, encouraging you to cherish the art of food.